was going into turn 3 and something broke on the rear suspension, and then you're pretty much just a passenger. You can't really do anything about it. Especially when you go like at 230 miles an hour, it doesn't slow down quite a way. And I hit the wall, and then all of a sudden I opened my eyes and I'm taking air. So it just took forever, to land, and then got pretty hot out there. So it was pretty shocking, actually, especially being in the fire. I don't think the crash has really, it's kind of all right, but definitely being in the fire for that long, it was pretty tough. But, I think everybody's working hard to get back in the car, and, I'm trying to process it as quickly as I can. So, and I think it's going to be important for me to get back in the car here at Speedway, because if not, it's always going to stay with me. So we're going to try to process it as quickly as we can. I think I was in the air for a long time, so I was kind of just gliding there, and I was like, okay, where are we going here? And then all of a sudden, it was a pretty hard hit on the barrier, and when I hit the barrier, I thought, this can be pretty bad, because if it would have hit my head, I maybe wouldn't be standing here. And then it just took a while to kind of stop, and then the fire took off. So, I think the fire is kind of chasing me, so it's worrying me a little bit. But, it just shows the car is so safe. The Lara has done an unbelievable job. The crew was pretty quick to come, and, I was lucky that they were there, because at one point I wasn't sure if I could really get out of the car. But, I'm here, and it could have been a lot worse. I think I was pretty pissed off when I got out of the car, because I just couldn't believe it. It was so crazy being along for the ride, and just being on fire again, and I couldn't believe it. And I don't think I was a really good patient at the infield medical center, because I was in a lot of pain, and I was screaming for water to cool my hands down. And but then they took good care of me, and we went to the hospital, and they said it was a second degree burn, but they said that usually we can't really diagnose burns right away, so it takes a couple of days. And today we took the bandage off this morning, and it was really blistered up. So we're gonna check them again tonight and see what they say. In Texas, it's just like small blisters on the palm of my hand, and these look pretty gross. They look like out of a horror movie. I think it's gonna hurt a lot. The thing too, right now I have some painkillers, so if I'm driving tomorrow, I'm gonna be off of them, and we'll see how that affects me. But I think I should be all right. I really want to thank the crew, because they did a pretty good job this week, and also my sponsor Entergy and Nuclear Clean Energy for supporting me in whatever decision I take or want to do. And that's great to have a sponsor like that behind you. For any race car driver, it is important to get back in the car. I think if you step out of it, you're always going to think about it and be like not sure about if it was the right decision. And I think if I go out there, I think I'm going to enjoy it again, and I'm going to fall right back into it. So I think that's really what I'm going to try to do.